My name is Christian. I have been on NOFAP and self-improvement for over 2 years now, and I'm gonna compress what I have learned to be the case with confidence and how you can increase your confidence using NOFAP inside this short little video. So better you pay close attention if you want to go on and learn from this video. So what am I talking about? Just before we begin, if you would like to know how I honestly went from a fucking loser who used to jack off 30 times a day to a master of many skills who can currently handshake anyone he likes wherever he goes, click the first link in the description. And now, what am I talking about? How can you actually go on and increase your confidence while using NoFap? First of all, you must understand this. NoFap on itself will just give you the psychological win of, okay, I'm above the rest. I'm not like everyone else who cannot stop jacking off. That's the only benefit of NoFap. Don't let anyone fool you. Yes, fair enough, your testosterone levels get back to normal, which is actually great, but they do not increase. Anything else? You will start levitating? Bullshit. You will start attracting girls, and girls will just randomly start to come to you on the middle of the street and just want to suck you off? Bullshit. Nothing of that happens. So, the only thing that happens is you get that psychological win. Everything else falls under self-improvement and other actual work which you have to do if you want to progress in life. So what work am I talking about? Well, first of all, it's you getting that physical aesthetic body. So you need to get going to the gym. Why am I saying this? Well, who do you think will be more confident in any situation while cold approaching a girl or speaking to a guy that he doesn't know? The fat guy who just cannot even look at himself in the mirror and take himself seriously, or the lean, muscular guy with the six-pack showing, with the muscles popping, who can just easily approach any girl knowing that he is the prize and she is trying to get her? We both know the answer. Of course, the lean guy will have far easier time inside this life. And if you didn't know, people judge the book by its cover. And physical appearance actually matters. People say no, girls say no, oh, it doesn't matter how he looks like, but they are still fucking the footballer who actually looks like fucking God. So, you go on and screw this bullshit. Just listen to me real quick and don't try to argue against this, because you will lose every single time, bro. There isn't a single woman upon this world who would prefer a fat fuck over someone who actually looks good and presentable. If she didn't know the guys, she would always prefer the lean guy, and you would always, as a man, you would always put your trust in the lean guy, because you can see discipline, respect, you can see willpower just written all over his physique. So that's why I'm pushing this so much to you. Go to the gym, get going. You don't have to start lifting 100 kilos from the first time. Just start with the smallest weight possible. Start doing push-ups if you can. If you can't even do push-ups, just get some 50 grams weights and just start exercising and actually get going. Start looking like a man. Don't look like a stick. You will be better off looking like a woman rather than like a fucking stick who has his ribs showing through his chest. So, brother, now that we covered this, what is the second thing? This is perhaps the most important thing of all, even more important than the gym. And it is finding your purpose. You need to ask yourself this one question. What is the thing that I would do for 20 years down the line without getting paid for 20 hours a day, and I would still feel like okay with it? If you can find the answer to this question, that is your purpose, and you should follow that thing, because not only will you enjoy your life while doing it, but you will also make money thanks to the internet whilst doing what you actually want to do. It can literally be anything, something as silly as jumping or gulping water to something so big as going to space. It can be anything, but you need to utilize this thing if you actually want to go on and prosper inside this world as a functional human being who can actually live to the minimal biological age of 150 years. If you want to die early, just go and work a 9-to-5 job. If you want to die whenever you were supposed to die, go on and follow your purpose, because your purpose is the greatest and most important priority inside your life, right now, tomorrow, and forever. Now that you know this, what else can you do? Expand your knowledge. Who do you think will be more confident whenever he sits down on a table? The guy who is at dinner and he has no clue what to talk about because he doesn't read books, he does not educate himself, he just plays video games. And he is talking with a businessman, or the guy who has read some books, who has stumbled upon some business information, and now he can actually connect the dots with this businessman. And now this businessman actually likes him, he actually offers him to give him a job, to actually hire him, to actually help him build his own business. And now randomly this guy just basically exploded his life simply because he decided to go on and read books, or just simply educate himself. You don't even have to read books, you can listen to them, or just watch podcasts on the internet. Just some type of education that you actually care about. After you do this, bro, do you really think you will ever be stuck inside your life not knowing what to do? Never ever. That will never happen. Because now you know stuff that many people don't. Now you know how to get around people. Now you know psychology, and now you can manipulate people. Now you can actually get the job you want, regardless of what happens. Now you feel confident within your own abilities because you have read books such as How to Win Friends and Influence People, Influence, other psychological books. Some things which actually give you life in your hands. Now you're actually in control of your own hands. And now you can actually go on and take the life wherever you want it to take you. So brother, don't let yourself play as a guest. Be the guy who created the game. Don't be the one who plays as a character inside someone else's video game, because that's who you really are if you're having a 9-to-5 job and living life as it happens. Be the guy who creates his own life. Now that you know this, basically, if you just take action, if you just implement what I have told you, which many people won't, because if we are honest, they are pussies, and you're probably not one of them. If you're not one of them, just take action, and you will literally transform your life just like that. You understand that NOFAP has nothing to do with this, and you also understand that your purpose, education, physical appearance has everything to do with it. So brother, now that you know this, if you would like to learn more as to how I went from a loser who used to fap 30 times a day to a fucking legend who can handshake anyone he likes wherever he goes, click the first link in the description. And I'm gonna see you. Peace.